Second one, real estate agents only for the quick sale. They don't care about anything else.
Well, if they were, they would have all quit about 12 months ago.
Hi everyone, welcome to episode number 17 of Property Jabs with Vess and Wayne, and this time I'm driving. I'm in control.
I lost my license, so now Vess has to drive me around. Do you know what happened, Vess?
No.
Did I tell you what happened?
Yeah.
It was one of those checkpoints, Tamaki Drive. So checkpoint on Tamaki Drive, and what they do now is ask you to blow into this little thing, and they've got a limit on how much green tea you can drink. So I blew over on the green tea. Yeah, you'd never expect it, would it?
It's like double the threshold.
It's only a joke. I don't drink alcohol, so if there was a limit on tea, I don't even drink coffee.
Special tea.
A special tea. There we go. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, this is good.
So today we're gonna do part 2 of real estate myths and misconceptions. So let's go straight into it. You don't need a building inspection when buying a home or buying a house. What do you think about that statement, Wayne?
It always surprises me, like when somebody buys a car. So the girls are buying, Ella and Holly, little daughters, big daughters, tall daughters, are buying cars, and you wouldn't buy one without doing a like an AA inspection or a vehicle inspection, and yet people, and I'm telling you now, we're not spending a lot on those cars, but a person spends a lot on a house and won't even do the same. So on a car we go, sweet, get a mechanic to check it. And on a house, people hesitate. So it is a fact of life. You just have to get it done, but do it to your satisfaction. I've seen people do a $3,000 building inspection, which includes probes in the wall to see if the base plates are dry, and all the moisture reports, etc.
Invasive,
yep, with permission of the owner. And I've seen other people that have just gone, brought a mate through, Bob's the builder, and he comes through and goes, mate, it's fine, it is what it is. And so we're on the spectrum of risk. You are, make your decision, but please do something. Please do a check before you buy a house. It's a lot of money.
100%
in the suburbs you sell in.
100%. I was smiling because I had once a guy said, I'm gonna bring my uncle. I said, is he a builder? No, but I'm just gonna bring my uncle. I said, okay.
So he's a high tolerance for risk. He just goes, okay. So good question.
The bank doesn't care who's your uncle.
And can I add to that? Sometimes a vendor, and quite often, in fact, I think it's a very good practice. A vendor will do their own building inspection. Now, I think if a vendor does that, they should do it to give them confidence to go to market, but not for providing to the market. So the vendor should do it going, hey, look, I'm cool. I'll spend money on advertising. Let's go to the market. But the market needs to do its own check.
Yes. 2
builders go through, you're going to get 2 different reports. 100%. As a buyer, you're relying on your builder to give you the report. You have no protection from the report done for a different party.
Second one, real estate agents only for the quick sale. They don't care about anything else.
Well, if they were, they would have all quit about 12 months ago. There's no quick sales. But they've hung in there. No. When I joined real estate, I thought, clients are in tears all the time, vendors are in tears, buyers are in tears. What I found, Vess, was there's more tears back in the office from the agent that cares about everything. It is all wound up at So no, they do care. Most of them can't count their commission. They don't actually know what the commission is. They know how to spend it, but it's not down to the commission. It's actually doing the right job for a person. That is like 99% of the agents, and they put the heart into it.
But you're gonna always have a few here and there that will be, just giving that bad reputation of the industry.
Absolutely, the 1%, but
Majority.
But that's on a population, So 1% of the population is always naughty. That's why I'm in
Scientifically
the passengers.
proven.
That's why. That's why I'm in the. Yeah, that's not Pareto's theory. That's Wayne's theory. 80-20. I'll do 99-1.
Oh.
It's easier sitting in this seat. Do you know that?
Next one. Agents are not necessary in the internet age. So it means you can sell the property just putting it online. You don't need any agents, because now with online, anyone and everyone can see the property online.
Yep. Absolutely. I think all that does is agents used to be the gatekeeper of all the information. Yep. Now all of that's online. I agree with that. Nothing's ever changed. We always, for the last 20 years, we've had properties online, probably 30 years. But you still need an individual skilled at negotiation. That can bring the parties together when the parties are doing things that aren't in their own best interest. And that's what we look like when we're negotiating, protecting a party from shooting themselves in the foot. And I don't think AI or a little chat thing or online tokens or Bitcoin's going to change that. It's still going to be you and me pulling people together in a deal that has logic, but also high emotions.
Yeah. And all these tools, they can just help you optimize your time, just a little bit of time.
100%, absolutely. Wider reach in the market. Your marketing now is incredible. We can have properties which have, on average, maybe 3,000 views on them. You can boost that, have 10,000 views. So that works really well. But you still, I think, work better with that agent. That's the agency principal who's there to protect your interest and help pull the deal together. They should stay calm when other people, their emotions are running higher.
Yeah.
we should. Have you got a New Zealand driver's license?
I just need to put it.
I feel like we're doing a driving test,
For 30-something years, I used to drive on the other side of the road. So.
Yeah, I'm sensing that. That's why when we do the normal video, you're over here doing this. I'm thinking, oh, lucky you're out of shot. The camera doesn't see you doing this, but you do that as a passenger, Vess. It's quite disconcerting.
Okay, next one.
Give me $100, I'll pass your test.
Oh, next one. Let's calm down, settle. Agents are pushy and very aggressive. In saying that, like, majority of agents are pushy and very aggressive.
Some are. I've seen it. And it's like, wow, okay. I'm like, when you see that, it's just, you want to leave the room. You just go, wow.
Off-putting.
I think it's the opposite. I think the agents are too passive. Like, people say, oh, no way in the world they aren't. But I think the agent can be too passive. If you're a vendor selling and the buyer hasn't connected with the property, was your agent too passive? Should they have closed? Should they have asked more questions? Could they have created the interest and retained the person on the property? Now, and without being aggressive. But I think there's a danger that some salespeople are order takers and would miss the order. They'd be if they were in an ice cream shop, they'd be standing at a counter, staring off into space. There'd be 10 little kids lining up at the glass, steaming up the glass, and they wouldn't be saying, "Would you like an ice cream?" So I think, in fact, it's an industry that's not trained in sales. And in fact, I think some people could take a step forward without being pushy, but could actually take a step forward and ask for the business.
And it's probably sometimes agents are perceived as or are pushy because just they don't ask the right questions. Because if you ask the right question, you're gonna get the intelligence, as we say. You're gonna get the stuff that you need without appearing to be pushy.
Yeah, and if you do that and you explain why you're asking the questions and you have permission to ask the questions, and people understand that you're trying to help them.
Yeah.
And then I think that works. That would have been an interesting maneuver, wouldn't it? Would you do a figure of 8 through here? You know? do you toot when you go into car parks to get parents to clear out small children? Kids,
I'm coming.
Kids on skateboards go, oh, I've seen that car before, I'm out of here.
Was that the stunt guy? Oh, okay. I think next time I'm driving again.
Is there 2 seatbelts? Can I put one of the back ones on too?
Talking about knowledge and training, it's out there. Sometimes people think that agents don't have any specialized knowledge or training. They just came up being a carpenter, decided to sell properties.
Like Joseph? Joseph was a carpenter.
Who Joseph? Oh!
Yes.
Oh, we're going Bible times.
Yeah, we're just... You thinking who's Joseph? Is Joseph one of our vendors? No. Yeah, no, Joseph was a carpenter.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank God you got that. Otherwise, we'd all be in your mother would have been upset, and your family would be upset at you. What was the question? So if an agent was a carpenter, does he need training? Is that it? Again, I was blown away. Like when I started, and I started in a fantastic office, wonderful office, and there was some training by people involved, but it wasn't very detailed, and it was a real mix of people that had come in. And I've watched this for years. It's not we don't get the salesperson that comes from Xerox, or the salesperson who comes from door knocking, selling vacuum cleaners or whatever. We get somebody like me who came out of, say, the army.
Yeah.
Where you negotiate with a gun, unfortunately, or the rules of rank. There's not much skill in it. Somebody points a gun at you, you point a gun the other way, they're going to do what they're told. Rank, you do what you're told. Yeah. So you arrive and you haven't got sales skills, so then you need to learn them. And I think that's something we've worked on for 20 years now. And if you think about the session, Vess, that we just came out of 15 minutes ago, that's an hour. That session has been weekly now for 11 weeks. That's 11 hours on pure sales training. And we've got people in the room saying it's the best sales training they've ever done. So I think there is... And when I look at training, I know this is a long answer. When I look at training as a business owner, what I'm not in favour of is entertainment, training that's entertainment. I need something that's really robust and will make a difference. Yeah. Because quite often we'll come out of some training and go, geez, that was great.
Fun.
That was fun, eh? Oh, what a great person, I love that. But then nothing happens with it. I reckon this, it's 11 hours stacked up now, has made a difference, and people are reporting that back saying they've completely changed the way they do business and interact with a vendor or interact with a buyer. Yeah.
But overall, do you think the industry is undertrained or overtrained? Undertrained. Yeah. So probably that's one of the it's not a misconception, actually. It's a reality.
It's true. Yeah. It's undertrained. Just ask a salesperson. So if you're sitting with a salesperson, say, hey, what's your negotiation training? What's your formal training in it? What's your formal training in sales? What courses have you done? What books have you read? Which authors, which trainers do you follow? And see what the response is.
Yeah. Okay, next one. Agents get to keep the whole commission. Salespeople get to keep the whole commission.
No, it's split up, but it pays a lot of people. So if you're in a franchise, it's going to pay the franchise. Because it's not McDonald's, but if you're in McDonald's is going to get something off the burger. Yeah. So you've got to pay the franchise. Yep. Then you've got to pay the office, whoever's running the office, who is running the business, running the support, and the costs of that are incredibly high with legality and compliance. Yeah. And training and support and everything else that's on the go, and buildings, etc. Then you've got to pay the salesperson. They normally come in teams, so there's normally 2 of them to pay.
Yeah.
And then if there is a conjunct, which means another company brings the buyer into the property and we open up and invite that, then you have to pay the other salesperson and the other company.
Yeah.
So you start taking this number that looks big from the outside and you start cutting it up and feeding a lot of sort of people as you go through. So the salesperson doesn't get to keep it, except in your case when we put you on 100%. Just make sure all your colleagues don't know you're on 100%, because they're not.
This one stays here. Okay, let's do last one. The best agents are the nicest and the most agreeable one.
Geez, I don't know. I'm to know the answer to that. I would pick the agent just on their looks, handsome. I'd pick that. Hair, lacquer hair, whatever. Some people like bald.
The most serious episode.
Yeah, and I'd go for the most serious agent, like the ones that muck around. Oh, ridiculous. There'd be vendors watching us now go, I couldn't put up with that guy. I think you should choose it. There's a whole lot of things you choose on, but I think it is the person you feel that you have trust with and that you can work with through the period of selling your house.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's not going to be the most agreeable person. It's not going to be the most aggressive person, obviously. It's going to be the person that's got some balance in there.
Yeah.
And they're going to be honest with you. If the market feedback's good, they're going to tell you. If it's bad, they're going to tell you. But they're on your team, and you could actually go, I can put up with this person for, I don't know, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, whatever. Average days on market right now, 45 days. I think across Auckland. So you're going to call it a month and a half. You might be working with them.
Yeah.
And seeing them every single day, talking to them every single day. So if that sounds like a good idea and you think they are going to take control of your buyer in a nice way that engages them, I think that's the person.
Yeah, I think they could be the nicest and at the same time not agreeable. And I wouldn't pick someone that is agreeing with everything that I say, because if that's the case, why do you need the agent? Right?
Well, if they agree with everything you say and the buyer comes in for low price, they're going to agree with the buyer.
Yeah.
If they're agreeable.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But I think a lot of agents use that strategy to get the listing, because if they agree,
to be nice.
If they agree with everything that the vendor is saying, price could be some ridiculous number. Not doing any marketing and just talking to a few people and this and that. You're not going to get the best result for them, right? So
well, if they're not honest at the beginning, there is going to come a point in time where, well, I guess they'll never be honest, or there's a point in time where they become honest. So 4 weeks later they suddenly become honest and tell you, it's not that price. So you're getting a bit late there.
We had a little bit natural light.
Oh, there we go, natural light.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
We both just become brighter.
Yeah. Light and skin complexion. Okay, I think we're done for this one, and we'll see you on the next one, guys. Thanks, Wayne.
Can we just do a parallel park and a 3-point turn, and then we're out of here? All right, mate. Well done.
Cool.